Brooklyn, New York. Make some noise for coming out on a Thursday, y'all. Make some noise. Ray said we're going to change the pace up a little bit. He brought in a white boy, so I guess it's time to have a cigarette break if anybody wants to do that now. Show said 7 o'clock, man. I'm white. I was here at 4:30 waiting outside and shit. Unbelievable. Gonna Yelp review this diner right away. Report you guys to the Better Business Bureau. I'm gonna shut it down in here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm actually just selling weed in the parking lot after this. So if we could figure out a way to kind of... Anybody here from Connecticut ever drive through by accident, Connecticut? Don't raise your hand, honey. I need a ride home, so we need to figure this shit out. I've been doing comedy for a little while, man. Everybody always asks me, what made you get into comedy? What made you get into comedy in the first place? I'll tell you, I was picked on when I was growing up. It's true. It's true. Don't all me. My life was terrible. 8 and 9 years old, just trying to get to the bus. This is what I would hear, trying to get to the bus in the morning, man. I would hear stuff like this. Oh, what's up, fat boy? Yeah, you got any milk money? One day I turn around, I go, you know what, Grandma? Shut the hell up, okay? I don't know why you gotta be such a bitch all the time, you know what I'm saying? I come from a house, single mom, 4 sisters. Yeah, 5 women in one house. I was raised by wolves. It's true, wolves. There's one bad thing about growing up in a house full of all women, and I'll tell you what it is right now. It's that you guys go through this thing once a month, right? It's that thing you go through, and 5 of them, it happened to happen all at the same time one month. But I was only 10 years old. I walked into the bathroom. I thought, it looked like that scene from Scarface where they were cutting him up with the chainsaw in the bathroom. I said, there's blood everywhere. What's going on? We're an Italian family. I went up to my mom. I said, Mom, what the hell is going on in this house? My mom looked at me. She said, Vinnie, you need to calm your little ass down. There are 5 women in this house, and you're going to see that happening every month. I said, who's cutting us up in the tub every month? Is Dad back? Like, what is going on right now? I need you guys to speak to me about this. I am engaged, everybody. I am engaged. Some of the haters in here aren't clapping. That's okay. We'll speak after the show. She's a Spanish girl, too. Any Puerto Rican people here tonight? Y'all came in the same car, different spots of the room. You seen that? I know there ain't parking in Brooklyn. I know what's going on. I met my girl 2 months into our relationship. I said, honey, I love you so much. Let's go to Disney World. I thought it was just going to be me, her, and her daughter, not with a Puerto Rican girl. It ended up being me, her daughter, her mother, some random fucking guy. I don't even know. I'm not even a racist, but we drove all the way to Florida, and I got to tell you, as soon as we were getting to that Mason-Dixon line, I started hating Puerto Rican people. My mother-in-law, she farts a lot. You know, she does. She gives away a lot of gas. I'm looking at you because you look like you fart a lot, ma'am. That's why I singled out to the left side of the room here. My mother-in-law farts a lot, and I thought it was at first just, we're in the car, I thought it was gas, you know, so she's coming down, New York, farts, Jersey, farts, Pennsylvania, farts. I said, is this girl trying to set a record or something? We're going to do every state on the way down, then we get to Epcot where they do the World of Beer. This girl's farting in every country now, too. I'm like, Jesus. But yeah, happily engaged to a Spanish girl. Just happy to not have any major cut wounds on my body or anything. You know, she's crazy. But I did online dating. You don't have to clap for that. I did online dating. Any online daters here? Just a bunch of liars and a couple honest people. I sucked at online dating. I was really bad at it, folks. I was. There were websites that wouldn't even accept me. You would never believe it. One website that wouldn't take me on was called blackpeoplemeet.com. You guys ever hear of this site? It's messed up that there's even a commercial, you know, advertising to everybody. I think it would be good. They didn't take me, so I got mad. I Googled whitepeoplemeet.com. It doesn't exist. Probably for good reason, I think. But I found one that did relate to me. Right in the related search bar, it was called farmersonly.com. You guys ever hear of this? It takes commitment, man. They don't live close. They got to travel to, bang each other. But every girl on that website claims she liked to plow, so it was really easy to get laid. This man appreciates a good farm joke from a white man. I appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that. But I did ask a friend advice about it. He told me, Vinnie, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You just need to find that website, plentyoffish.com. You guys have heard of this website? I thought none of you did online dating, you liars. Y'all suck at life right now. That shit is crazy. Got people putting away their phones and everything. They're like, does Craigslist count? I met a guy on Craigslist once. No, so I did. I checked out plentyoffish.com. It must have been a generic version of that website. It was not the real plentyoffish.com. First of all, they were charging way too much money, and there was only about 7 fat girls on this website. It was called coupleofwhales.com. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this site. A couple women look like they've been on the site. Just kidding. All women are beautiful. Skinny girls are the only ones that feel bad about that joke. I'm a fat guy myself. I started doing comedy when I was 17 years old. I'm 27 now, and I didn't always look like this. I was a skinny, Italian, Jersey Shore looking dude. Now I'm just round and white. I look like a gallon of milk pretty much. You know, like girls who like me are ones who like cookies, so I'm just getting chased around all day. It's crazy, man. I actually, I like being a chubby guy, though. There are advantages to being a fat guy, and I'll tell you some of them. One advantage to being a fat guy is that I have man boobs, so at least when I jerk off, I got something to grab onto. You know what I mean? Some of the fat guys not laughing, you know you do it too, so you need to back me up on that, I think. Also, I used to be one of those Italian Jersey Shore dudes that had spiky hair. Then the stress of the comedy world started getting to me. We don't make a lot of money. You know, next thing I know, I take my hat off, I look like a middle school principal. You know what I mean? I look like I'm about to write you a ticket, don't I? I mean, you guys are laughing too hard at this shit. Y'all acting like my street cred went down just because I took the cap off. It's okay, though. It's okay. I appreciate it. I used to watch a lot of TV growing up. My favorite show was pro wrestling. We got any wrestling fans in the crowd here? One guy. So you guys aren't going to relate to this joke very much. I was a single, boy in the house. My mom didn't know what to do with me, so she would stick me in front of the TV. And I would learn how to do impressions of some of the guys, like some of their voices. But I realized that I had to use this at a time in life that was going to get me out of a sticky situation. Like when I was 17 years old, I got caught smoking weed in my mom's house for the first time. Anybody ever try to smoke weed in their parents' house? First thing you do, you liars. First thing you do is you got to put a towel underneath the door, right? So the smoke doesn't go through. I'm stupid. I'm smoking so much, there's smoke coming through the damn keyhole. Like, she knows what's going on. And my mom is crazy, so she's banging on the door. And she's like, Vinnie, you better not be smoking weed in my house. And I knew she was a Hulk Hogan fan. So I said, if I pretend like Hogan's smoking weed in my room with me, maybe I'll get away with this. So she's banging on the door. Vinnie, you better not be smoking weed in there. And I look right at the door and I'm like, well, let me tell you something, mother. Beatlemania's running wild and we're going to be smoking blunts all over this house. It worked, y'all. It worked. It worked. So I had to take this with me somewhere. I said, this is going to work somewhere. I'm 19. I got all my sisters out getting pregnant somewhere. They're out of the house. My mom's going to look for a new stepdad. Every time I met one of my mom's boyfriends, the first time I met him, I called him dad. I wanted to freak him out. She's out doing her thing. I got a girl over the house for the first time alone. First time with me and a girl alone. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I was thinking about a blowjob. Ma'am, I didn't mean to look at you when I said blowjob. I was just about to look at this dude and he was licking his lips and winking at me. Could have been a wild night in Brooklyn. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He's just, the food is good, right? I'm about to have my sneakers taken from me, ma'am. You're just sitting in the wrong place. But no, I did mean to look at you, okay? You happy? My wife's outside cocking a pistol right now. So, no, it's true. I had a girl over the house for the first time, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not the kind of guy to ever ask for a blowjob. I was shy. I was just the whip it out and see what happens kind of guy. Not like at a park or anything like that, but I mean, look, I don't have much to whip out, but when it comes out, it's out, you know? We all gotta have an imagination, folks, right? Isn't an imagination an important thing? Like if I had an imaginary dick, it'd be touching the woman's head that was clapping just now. It would just be sitting on her forehead. I would be spraying my imaginary Beetlejuice all over this entire crowd. Some women would be very upset about their hairdos and everything. So I whip it out, and I knew this girl was going for it because her head was going toward my area. And as soon as it went in her mouth, guys, I got nervous, and I was thinking at that moment, I want to do another wrestling impression. Yep, so my junk goes in her mouth, and I'm just like, oh, yeah. The Macho Man, Beetle Savage, is gonna dump a load on you. She's a black girl, too. She's like, you better not dump shit on my head, boy. Guys, I'm Vinnie Beetle. Thank you guys so much. Laffaholics Live. Give it up for your host, Ray, everybody.